Do you want to talk now about Siachen?
Yeah, we can talk about Siachen.
Okay. How do you even begin to describe that level of cold, those kind of temperatures to someone who's not experienced it?
But there's this video. I don't know how many people have seen it. There's this video floating around the internet. I saw it some while back. There's this group of Indian soldiers, and they've got various vegetables kept on a table outside the tent, and they got a hammer, and there's like an egg, and they're hitting the egg with the hammer, and nothing is happening to it. They're hitting the potato with the hammer. They're hitting the tomato with a hammer, but it's rock solid. It's that frozen, right? So it's like a stone. Everything becomes like stone there. Like you have water and you throw it, it'll freeze in the air. It's like that. So it's that cold. It's like living inside a fridge.
What if
It's
you
colder
cry
than a
there?
fridge.
If you cry when you're outside?
Kushti, a lot of you. There's often you'll sweat also. And it all starts forming icicles around like that. Everything will collect on your beard and it'll all collect everywhere and it'll become frozen like that.
What does your skin feel? The part of your skin that's exposed?
It's like it burns and then becomes sensationless, like that for some time. Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
And what else?
So it's just the whole environment. See, ultimately, difficult or not difficult is in your head, right? And of course, it has a lot to do with the reality that you're existing in. It's how you perceive reality is how difficult or easy it would be to exist in any kind of circumstances, including the glacier. The glacier itself is it's full of things that could go wrong. Right? The whole setting it's like that. Um, there could be enemy action. There could, in terms of actual raids, from the enemy. There could be arty shells which are falling there, and like I don't know. You have to be on the other. You have to be on the receiving side of an artillery shelling to realize what it is. It's terror in supreme form. So
Why?
well, when an artillery shell comes, you can hear it whistle, like when it's flying in the air, and you can hear it whistle like a motor or an arty shell which is coming. So, and when it falls and it explodes, it's the sound of horror. It's like that. It's something you have to hear to understand what it is. So and you're like judging it, and it could fall anywhere. It's anybody's game. And you're just sitting, and so if as long as you're hearing it, it's great. As long as you can hear the whistle, means it's going to fly off above you. But if it comes like comes like a whistle and the whistle stops, it's coming for you. It's like I'm going to fall around somewhere. So it's like that. So that's a terrifying place to be in.
You've been a part of it.
I have experienced shelling very, very closely, yes.
And the first
It's like my bed. Like if this is my bed, there's an artillery shell which has fallen just outside, hit the tree, and it has exploded. And so what happens is it's a huge piece of metal, right? And metal has got explosive inside it. So when the explosion happens, the metal disintegrates, and the heat generated is so high, the metal melts. So, and it flies in infinite set of directions, and the metal, when it's flying, it's the edges are molten. So it becomes like razor blades. It's all razor blades flying around. It's like that. So this is my bed. So just above one line, like that, there was an entire line of sharpness which was just hit above the wall above my bed. So that's the closest I've been. But more than that, see, death happens in combat, and in this thing, it happens instantaneously. It's not the death that's the problem. It's before that's the problem. So when shelling starts off, and that time you can hear it flying, boom, 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 happening, and then you can hear the boom, boom, boom coming closer as they focus onto somebody guides the artillery fire and things like that. So you can hear it coming closer, and the sound of it is something, it's indescribable. It's terror, horror.